When this camp first started in April, no one was expecting this. By August, it doubled to over 6,000 people. The Standing Rock camp in many ways grew to be a small community, and the media covering Standing Rock has formed a community too, somewhat separate, but somehow part of the world of Standing Rock. The media lives here. It's called the Media Hill. Upon this hill is a tent where press must check in. They all have to wear a press pass. It was organized by the protesters, a level of organization that is unusual compared to what media experience at a similar standoff in Canada. For the journalists who have come, being here is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They are seeing something they describe as historic. They are not your usual neutral media. They say they are here to lend a hand, to tell a specific story. It's advocacy journalism.
I was so moved by this. I wanted to come and participate and help. And the only way I could help was through my photography.
Chris Calloway is a freelance photographer who drove to Standing Rock from New York. His goal is to capture the event in a positive light.
I think it's really important for people to understand that we are fighting for people and the land. And so I wanted to focus primarily on the faces that are here in the camp.
Just like in Canada, media covering Standing Rock say Indigenous issues aren't recognized by the rest of their country.
I think a lot of people are distracted. There's all sorts of sporting events, there's all sorts of entertainment going on that nobody's really focused on the real problems and the real things that are threatening our environment.
Spencer Taylor is a freelance filmmaker from Los Angeles, a place where mainstream media is seen on a daily basis.
Yeah, when you get here, there's no big satellite trucks, there's no mainstream media, no CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, none of that, which is confusing because this is indigenous people that live here in the United States. We took their land 500 years ago, and then when they have these issues, no one's here to support them.
As an Indigenous journalist, Jason Belcourt strives to be an amplifier for Native American people.
They've got something really powerful to say, and I think the world should listen, at least listen. And we're having a tough time having the world listen.
As these storytellers educate and inform the rest of the world, they too are learning.
It's just seeing how these people here live. It's truly humbling, to go back to LA and be in an apartment and have AC and heat. I'm very grateful for that. To see what they do out here, it's amazing.
And while the alternative media are determined to cover the event and reaching an international audience through social media, one question remains unanswered. Why is the U.S. mainstream media continuing to ignore what so many call historic events unfolding here at Standing Rock? Tamara Pimentel, APTN National News, Standing Rock, North Dakota.